Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel. So you're watching Aysha Ayoobs Creations and I'm Aysha Ayoobs. So yes, it's been a very long break. Do you even recognize this face anymore? I have no idea because I know it's been very long, like super long, and it's just because my offline classes started, all those exams, getting into high school, and it took me a while to get back into routine and to shoot videos as usual. So sorry for the long break, but I'm really glad that I'm filming this video right now. Anyway, best of luck if your exams are gonna come, and take rest if your exams are done because that's a big marathon to run. So today I'm here with a new video. So basically it's a video where I'm going to share some study hacks. Without dragging all this, let's get into the tips and study hacks. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, let's get into the study hacks which I have prepared for this video. Okay, so I have 5 study hacks or some ineffective problems which come in between study routines. So this is some things which I noticed during my whole preparation in the last week for my exams. So let's get into that. So the first study hack which I have is notes. So notes. I find like a lot of people, they study by writing down all the things in a separate paper or rewriting the notes again and again. But I personally found this very ineffective because it's actually, we're not using our time wisely. We're just writing down everything again and again. So I think there's a new technique which will help you even better in the note taking type of study. So what you have to do is, we have to choose a number between 10 to 20 for a certain chapter. So for example, this chapter is not that long, it's a short chapter. So I choose 15 minutes. So I keep a reminder or a timer for like 15 minutes, and then you start going through your lectures and your textbook. And after reading this textbook for 15 minutes, we're going to take a blank piece of paper, write down whatever comes into your mind. So in this way, we're not wasting our time on unnecessary topics or not that important topics, or else we're just writing down everything and it's just a waste of time. So in this, we are more familiar with the topic or more familiar with the paper, so we can understand what's more important and we get an all-over summary of the chapter. Study hack number 2. So this is long breaks. Okay, so a problem which comes into our daily life is when you study for a while and then when you take a 10-minute break, it somehow turns into like half an hour and then you lose that whole motivation to study again. I am pretty sure that it took place in your life at least once. So actually this is a very turn off in like our studies because it is just not helping us with our focus level and concentration. So what I would recommend is, when we use the Pomodoro technique, which I have spoken about in a lot of my previous video. For example, we're studying like for 15 minutes and take a 5-minute break, and you go with that cycle. So for example, you're going to take your 5-minute break and then you just go on your phone or something, and then you just start watching something, and then like it just goes on forever. And then unless you stop until your battery dies or your eye starts burning, till that you'll be watching it. So the problem is, when you choose some activities like this, there is no end for it. So instead of that, choose something which you can do in 5 minutes. So you can just complete it within 5 minutes, like making a coffee or like cleaning up your desk or drawing some doodles on the back of your notebook. Whatever it is, if you can complete it within 5 minutes, go for it, because so here you're completing some work, you're being productive, and after making that coffee, the only thing you have left is to study, go back and study. So I would prefer doing some course which can be done within 5 minutes instead of going on your phone. So this long break problem is going to get solved. And then study hack 3 is last minute cramming. This is a very important thing because I've been going through it. There we procrastinate a lot, and then at the last, like at the end, you just cram up everything, just mug up everything, all of a sudden. So the thing is that this does not get saved in your long-term memory. So maybe it stays in your mind, but right after the exam, everything vanishes. So we have to get that motive of studying, not just to score good marks in the exam, but to actually make it beneficial in your life. So this last minute cramming, avoid it somehow. So I would probably do is, like I did that a lot this previous for like exams and stuff. So this tip is going to help all of us, that is setting deadlines for yourself. Just take a calendar for yourself, just take a printout or a calendar in your house. Okay, so if you have something to submit on 20, for example, November 20, just keep the deadline on 15. So that's a deadline for yourself. Start doing it before that date, and no matter when the school is going to ask you for it, just complete it as soon as possible. Study hack number 4. So this is more like a problem for many of us, like a lot of us. So the problem is where you are sitting down and studying, and it's been a few hours or like a few minutes, and suddenly you feel restless or tired out of nowhere. And I know this happens a lot, because especially when you're studying in the evening, and like suddenly you feel so restless. And it's mainly because, I just have to say, this is a very short tip, but it's very important, or like very useful. The only thing is, just stand up when you feel tired or restless. Just stretch and stuff, so your brain is again into a very refreshed or like focused mood. Just stand up. That's it. I don't have much to say. Just try it and you're going to understand the major difference. So we are coming, and we are just taking this to an end. So we're here with the last study hack, which is organizing stuff. So the main thing, or like the main starting for procrastination, is getting overwhelmed. So you have to study, but you have a lot to study. So it's just a big turn off. You go and you just think about the work you have to do. Too much work, a lot of work, I can't do this, and you just go continue something which is more easy for you, which is probably going on your phone or like watching some TV. So organize stuff. What I mean by this is, if you get like a lot of works during the day in class, what I do is I take out the timetable, and like for each period, for example, first period was mathematics. What did my teacher teach? I go through all the things what my teacher taught me, and also the homeworks or any work, if it's given, then I just do it at the moment. In the end, we get depressed or stressed due to all these academic workloads. So it's a major reason for academic stress. So it's always good to complete your work as soon as possible. Organize all the work, the worksheets in a separate file, and the homeworks, projects, everything in a separate file. So just go for it. Why waiting? Just sort things up, and then you're done. And then you get the mood. You get the you get that focus or concentration which is actually needed to study. So I think these are the major, or like, main problems which comes during study routines, and these are the hacks which you can use if you go through the situations. And did someone, Arengilam, notice my new glasses, please? What is this? Literally, I just bought this a few months back, but I didn't film after that. So yeah. So do I look different or something? So hope you guys enjoyed this video. The only thing I need is you guys to find this useful. So yeah, if there is any feedback or suggestions, drop it down in the comment box below. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Join our family, subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Okay, I see you guys in the next video. So I'm getting back and trying to get more interesting videos. Signing off, Aysha Ayoobs. Bye. Have a good day.